Hello everybody, I'm Zenith Warrior, and welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts Final Mix live stream. It's been a hot minute since we last had our last live stream because I have been busy with my new job. A lot of things have been going down at the new job, just, you know, trying to get used to the new hours and everything. But we're back. We're ready to stream some more Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Last time we just finished Halloween Town. We are nearing the end of the game and the end game content and all the other stuff that entails. There's a lot of stuff coming up. So let us, without further ado, dive right in to Kingdom Hearts Final Mix and get that 100% because we're at least nearing the end of our first playthrough, and unfortunately this takes a couple different playthroughs to really complete, but yeah, let's get this done. So today we're going to be going to Neverland, which is a small world. It's pretty short, but it's one of my favorites because you get the ability to fly in Neverland. And I really like that. Honestly, I think this is one of the best mechanics in the game. Not just the flying, but just the overall like scale of what you can do with it, I think is really, really cool. Okay, so oh, of course, we get the trophy for sealing Halloween Town after we leave the world. So, we have sealed Halloween Town, we sealed Atlantica, Monstro does not have a keyhole, Agrabah is sealed, Deep Jungle is sealed, Wonderland is sealed, Traverse Town is sealed. We haven't sealed Olympus Coliseum, that comes in a little bit. And then there's also the Winnie the Pooh book that we haven't done. But first of all, let's go to Neverland and get that taken care of. Alright. So yeah, Halloween Town was a pretty interesting world, all things considered. I think it's one of the better ones because while it's still kind of short, I think it has this overall atmosphere that I just love. And it's the same thing with Neverland. Neverland, it gets kind of cramped because it's mostly just on Captain Hook's pirate ship. But for the most part, I really like what they do with it. Especially the boss battles in Neverland. I think those are some really, really cool boss battles. And I think while Anti-Sora is annoying, overall, I like the world, I like the enemies, I like the ability to fly, and Captain Hook as a boss is pretty interesting. They really, like, just keep enemies coming at you. Like, there's tons and tons and tons of enemies. But, just a simple upgraded ship and I can take them down. No problem. I gotta wonder, like, what these falling blocks even are. Like, how do they fall in space when they don't have a propulsion system? It's kind of weird. And we get captured by a big pirate ship. Okay. Okay. I guess that's one way to do it, right? And welcome to Neverland, which is a misnomer because we spend 95% on the pirate ship. And for some reason, we're just standing there.
I didn't think you'd come, Sora. Good to see you again.
Well, where are Donald and Goofy?
Are they that important to you? More important than old friends? Instead of worrying about them, you should be asking about her.
Kyrie!
That's right. While you were off goofing around, I finally found her.
Not so fast. No shenanigans aboard my vessel, boys.
Riku, why are you siding with the Heartless?
The Heartless obey me now, Sora. Now I have nothing to fear.
You're stupid.
You're stupid.
Your heart.
Not a chance. My heart's too strong.
Riku.
I've picked up a few other tricks as well. Like this, for instance. You can go see your friends now.
Ah!
Let's get underway already. And keep Sora away from Kyrie. Until
So
we're ready
yeah,
to land.
Riku's in charge of Captain Hook. I love this.
That scurvy brat thinks he can order me around.
What shall we do, Captain Hook?
Nothing. The hold is crawling with Heartless. Let them keep an eye on the brats.
But, Captain, you know who is also down...
Did you hear that, Smee? Oh, that dreadful sound.
No, Captain.
Are you quite sure? Did I imagine it? Oh, my poor nerves.
You gotta love Captain Hook in this. He's just hilarious.
You don't say.
Yeah, it was definitely Kyrie. I finally found her.
All right. Yep. Then let's go up and talk to her.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, but first...
Oh, sorry.
You're a bunch of goofs.
How you doing there? Looking for a way out?
Who are you?
I'm the answer to your prayers. Okay then. Fine. Have it your way.
But you're stuck in here too, aren't you?
Huh. Nope, I'm just waiting for someone.
Who?
Tinkerbell, what took you so long? Great job. So you found Wendy? Hold on. There was another girl there too? Are you crazy? There's no way I'm gonna leave Wendy there.
She must be
Oh god. Okay.
Come on, Tink. Open up the door. I'm Peter Pan.
I'm Sora.
Okay, we're in this together, but only till we find Wendy.
Wow, he's a jerk in this too. Peter Pan is just a jerk in everything he's in, isn't he? Well, anyway, so yeah, it's funny seeing like how they interact with people in this world because Peter Pan itself is kind of a goofy thing in and of itself, and this version of Captain Hook, Disney's Captain Hook, is very hilarious in this role. But yeah, like everything's goofy in this world. And then you get these new enemies, which are basically like the shadow version of Sora. They're interesting. They don't have a lot of health right now, but they will. Okay. I just wish everything wasn't so cramped. It's a bit of a design flaw, I gotta admit, but you know, what are you gonna do?
This is it.
And here we have the pirates as Heartless. Heartless pirates. I think that's a little bit redundant there, but okay. Because pirates are a little bit heartless. There's a lot of barrel spiders in here. They should probably get that checked out. Sounds like a personal problem. Alright, now I'm gonna see how fast I can actually finish this world. Because it's not very, it's not a very hard world, really. It doesn't take that long, so I should be able to at least get through Anti-Sora in the next few minutes. Let's see. Neverland is also where we get one of the best Keyblades in the game. The Fairy Harp keychain is like probably one of the higher level keychains, and you'll keep it in, keep using it for a little bit. It's only until like next world where you get like some of the even better ones. Although after we finish Neverland, we unlock a new cup. So I'm gonna take care of that first because we get the Olympia keychain from that, and we can seal Olympus Coliseum finally. The funny thing about Olympus Coliseum is you can actually seal the keyhole before you ever fight Hades. Like, you don't even have to fight him. He's an optional boss. It's weird.
So, how come you can fly?
Anyone can fly. You want to try?
You just gotta believe. Believe you can do it.
Aw, haven't you cooled off yet, Tink? Just a little bit of pixie dust. There, now you can fly.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
What? So Wendy's not one of the chosen ones?
There are
Yeah,
seven.
Wendy's not a princess. She's not a princess in general, so why would she be a princess of heart?
Hoist anchor as soon as possible. Leave all the dead weight behind.
I mean, I don't know why Alice would be a princess of heart either, but
And why those seven? What is Maleficent planning
you don't know?
anyway?
Who knows? As long as it means getting Kyrie's heart back, I couldn't care less.
You're wasting your time. The Heartless have devoured that girl's heart. I'll stake me other hand it's lost forever.
I will find it, no matter what.
Captain?
What?
The prisoners have escaped. What's more, Peter Pan is with them.
Blast that Peter Pan.
Peter Pan. All right then. Bring the hostage to me cabin, Smee. Hop to it.
What is it, Tink?
Peter? Peter Pan?
Wendy!
Please, hurry! The pirates are coming!
What? I'll be right up there. Just hold on.
Wendy?
Yes?
Is there another girl in there with you?
Oh, why, yes. But she seems to be asleep. She hasn't budged an inch.
Kyrie? Kyrie!
windy. Hey, let's get up there.
Well, that could have gone better. So yeah, no one knows what Maleficent is planning. Like, I wonder how did she get these villains to help her out in the first place? It seems a little bit of a silly thing to not know what, you know, not know what you're doing. It's like, Maleficent, I don't know what you're planning, but I'm just gonna go along with this. I'm going to allow this. Like, that's just... Wow. So, we got more foreshadowing about Kairi, about what actually is going on with her. They think her heart has been captured by Heartless. We're gonna find out in a bit what happened. Also, I just, you know, as small as this world is, it's kind of funny how much story is in this, because you go to a new area, and then there's story, and then you go to another new area, and there's more story. It is pretty cool how they do that. Alright, so in order to progress, we need to go up here to the upper floor. Let's see, can't go through that door. Can't go through that door, so we go through this door. And here is the save point. And now we use the Trinity mark here in order to progress. Now make sure you save, because it's time for the anti-Sora battle, and these are much stronger than the others. So I'm gonna gain a level, just in case. Shouldn't take too long, and then we'll continue where we left off. Those anti-Sora like shadows give you so much experience points. Like 153 if you have the tech boosts equipped. Like, that's so much XP. Now, anti-Sora originally I thought was pretty hard, but there is a simple trick to figure out which is the right one. And that's using the scan ability. So, anti-Sora will split into 3 different forms when you fight him. And you just have to cycle through and find the one that actually has a health bar. So that's an easy way to find out which is the right one. Other than that, I mean, he really doesn't have anything majorly bad in terms of attacks. It's just annoying sometimes. Alright, I'm gonna clear this from enemies and then I'm gonna head back. Since our max HP improved. And we leveled up at least once, so I'm satisfied with this session. I'm satisfied. I think we have enough power to defeat Anti-Sora. So let's get on with it. And we're gonna save. Alright, let's do this.
Riku, wait!
Darkness. Yeah, so this guy, he basically has all your moves. He moves a lot like a shadow. He can go into the ground. He's not that hard though. See, like his health is almost already half. So, you're just gonna keep attacking him, countering his movements when he attacks, and eventually he's gonna start splitting into 3 forms. So, yeah, you're gonna wait, and then you're gonna find the one with the health bar, and you're gonna attack that. Yeah, if you just corner him, he should be no problem. Like, right now, he has barely any health remaining. And, let's see. Just gotta get him cornered, and bam! Just like that. Admittedly, I am probably a little bit over-leveled for the world. I'm level 40. But that's not too bad. You know, for the most part, you just gotta use the proper strategy. And you get Raven's Claw for doing that. Okay, now, before I continue forward, there's a couple things that I want. The Dalmatians. Let's see. Journal-wise. Okay, Trinity list. Still have a few different Trinities left to get. We have 45 Dalmatians. A lot of these are going to be acquired with our new abilities like Glide once we actually get that. So we'll be worrying about that later. Okay. So. Can't go through that yet. And then we just got to examine and fall on down.
Wendy! Come on, Tink! Not now! Well, this is as far as I can go. I gotta help Wendy.
Okay. Just go away. We'll take care of Captain Hook. Because, yeah. We'll totally do that. Wow. I don't really like Peter Pan in this game. Then again, Peter Pan's kind of a jerk in most of the things he's in, but wow. Anyway, we're pretty much almost done with this world. We just gotta take care of Captain Hook, and that's it. And to be honest, I find Captain Hook easier than Anti-Sora. But that's mostly because you can fly during the battle, and that's the main component of the battle itself. Let's see. I guess we got to go back up. And I'm willing to bet that I'm going to get another level just by fighting these random enemies, because they give great experience. And we're going to need those power gems for later. Okay, now we go out this door.
Quite a codfish, that Riku. Running off with that girl without even saying goodbye.
Run off where? Tell me, where did he go?
To the ruins of Hollow Bastion, where Maleficent...
Finally, endgame.
But you won't be going there. Unless you intend to leave your little pixie friend behind. Hand over the Keyblade and I'll spare your lives. Glad I'm merciful, unlike the Heartless. So, which will it be? The Keyblade or the plank?
Walk the plank.
It's him, the crocodile that took me hand. Oh, Smee, he's after me other hand. I can't stay here. Go away. Oh, I can't stand the sight of him. Smee, you take care of them.
Fly, Sora. Just believe, and you
All
can
right.
do it.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Last second.
Thanks, Peter.
Hey, don't mention it. You didn't think I'd leave you and Tink behind, did you?
Okay, so you're not as much of a dick as I thought. So we get Cure Magic has been upgraded to Cura. And now we can fly in this world. We can glide in other worlds, but that's not that bad. Not bad. But it's pretty much like swimming controls, only a little bit better. And like, look how cool it is. I love flying. And I can just swoop down and attack. Of course, it's better to fight some of these enemies on the ground, but still, you're gonna have some air battles against these guys. And this is really cool. Like, this is the best part of this world. As short and small as it is, like, I still love this world simply because of, you know, fighting, you know, while flying, fighting in the air. Alright, so we got some more Heartless, and now we have Battleship. I'm going to sink your battleship. Now these ones, they can, like, they're always flying, but if you destroy their mast, they fall down easier. Alright, and now it's time for Captain Hook.
Is that you, Smee? Did you finish them off?
Aye, Captain. They walked the plank, every last one of them.
Peter Pan, lost you!
Ready to make a splash, you codfish? Now it's your turn.
I love how he just stabs him in the back like it's nothing. Like, yeah, no worries, I'm just gonna grab a dagger and stab you in the back. Now with these Heartless, he's gonna respawn them, but I like to just get it out of the way. At least, you know, take care of the mast. Alright, now let's go down and take care of him. He doesn't have that many attacks. Like, you can catch him off guard and take him down pretty easy. He does have some sword skills that he utilizes, but for the most part, he just throws bombs and then does that. And then if you wait and counter him, he gets tired very easily. Yeah, and he has bombs, but which is a direct reference to the Peter Pan movie, where he has that bomb. But like right there, pretty simple. And you can knock him to the water, and he'll run from the crocodile. Like that. Alright, I'm gonna use a Mega Ether. Just so I can protect myself. And yeah, you can interrupt his animation pretty easily. You'll not get me other hand. So yeah, he's a pretty easy boss, all things considered. I don't think he was always... I don't think he's hard in any version, be it like the, you know, proud mode or regular mode. I think he's pretty simple if you just keep your distance. And I like how he just, you know, throws himself into the ocean. And he can summon Heartless. It doesn't really do much. And you just gotta catch him off guard, and bam. Just like that. And yeah, we already beat the world. It has been half an hour and we've already gone through one world. Oh god, I love that. Alright, so Ars Arcanum and some Report 9.
Oh, Kyrie couldn't wake up, so maybe she's really lost her...
Sora, I still can't believe it. I really flew. Wait till I tell Kyrie. I wonder if she'll believe me. Probably not.
You can bring her to Neverland sometime. Then she can try it herself.
If you believe, you can do anything,
Yeah.
right? I'll find Kyrie. I know I will. There's so much I want to tell her about flying, the pirates, and everything else that's happened.
What's that, Tink? What about the clock tower? You say there's something there.
And now it's time to actually go to well, not Neverland, but to London, the Big Ben area. So yeah, we never technically go to Neverland. We go on a pirate ship and we go to the tower, but that's it. Alright, so I know there's a couple things on the tower. Yeah, we can get Flare G. There's save point up here somewhere. There we go. So yeah, that was pretty simple. Now, next, one of the clocks, this right here, no, not this one. This one doesn't read 12 o'clock. So you gotta strike it until it reaches 12 to reveal the keyhole. Pretty simple. You know, it's kind of funny how the keyhole to Neverland isn't in Neverland. And of course we get a new Navi G piece, which means we can go to other worlds. And more backstory for new backstory for the final mix version. And we see here that Riku saw the keyhole when he was younger, which might be why he's more attuned to the darkness, because he saw the keyhole. He saw the darkness of the world when he was very young. So I wonder if that affected him.
It was reckless to bring her here without at least using a vessel. Remember, relying too heavily on the dark powers could cost you your heart. A castaway. Though his world perished, his heart did not. When we took the princess from his castle, he apparently followed her here through sheer force of will. But fear not. No harm will come to you. He is no match for your power.
My power?
Yes, the untapped power that lies within you. Now, child, it's time you awakened that power and realized your full potential.
So, Maleficent is Super Kami Guru. Okay. She can release your full potential.
Peter, are you really going back to Neverland?
Afraid so. But we can see each other anytime. As long as you don't forget about Neverland, that is.
Way to go, Donald. Such a dick.
Oh boy, she's getting steamed again. Do me a favor? Look after her for me, will ya?
What?
And we get the summon spell for Tinkerbell, which is extremely useful. We get the Fairy Harp keychain, and we get the shared ability Glide. All right. Let's see. Equipment. So first things first, you want to switch to the Fairy Harp keychain. It's very useful. I love it. Okay. Check out Raven's Claw. Raises strength and defense. Nope, not the best thing yet. No, he needs more MP. Let's see here. Alright, this is good for Goofy. Okay, and then Sora got more AP. I'm gonna use Ripple Drive because Ripple Drive is very useful. Basically, it's an attack based on your MP, and I really like that. I really like the attack in general. Let's see. Donald, no AP. Goofy is gonna get AP soon. Gonna put on Glide because that's useful. And okay. Alright. So now to leave the world, we just gotta go here. Alright, so first things first, I think it's time to head back to, oh, and of course we got a trophy for that. We're gonna head back to Olympus Coliseum, because there's a new tournament, and this is the time to actually seal the keyhole. So we sealed that. We've sealed everything currently except for this and the 100-acre wood, which I usually like to wait until you get all 99 Dalmatians. Just makes it easier. Alright, we touched down at the Coliseum. I'm just gonna quickly tweet out that, you know, we're live streaming again, just in case anybody missed it. And then we'll go from there. If I can spell it right. My spelling is not good with this autocorrect crap. Anything. Zenith will rule. There we go. Alright, let's move on to the Hercules Cup. This is where you actually get to fight Hercules, which is the boss of the keyhole. Kind of, it's weird. I'll explain in just a little bit. But first, let's go in and save. So, first things first, Hercules Cup is not that hard. But I do wanna train up a little bit. Let's see, I did everything in the Phil Cup. Now, one thing, when you beat the regular cup, entering alone, and the time limit, you can choose whatever opponent you want from the list, which I think is actually really cool. But I'm not gonna enter that cup. Let's see, Pegasus. I'm gonna go for broke. Let's try this alone. Just to train up a little bit. And I think, you know, since we've passed a couple of worlds since the last time, I think we should be able to beat this no problem. Yeah. Because we can defeat things in one hit now, and that's not a trouble anymore. Okay. I think we should be good. But, fingers crossed, just in case. I speak too soon a lot on occasion.
This should help. Nothing to it.
Alright, so... just so you guys know, I have about an hour and a half before I have to leave for work. So we do have time. We got quite a bit of time. I'm hoping, in addition to this, in the Hercules Cup, to start Hollow Bastion, because I really want to show you guys my favorite world in the game. Hollow Bastion is fantastic. Hollow Bastion's where I think this game gets really good. And I think it's the best world in the game, and I think it's where kind of the game peaks out a little bit, unfortunately. Like, I think one of the biggest problems is that the game builds up to this point, and while End of the World is great, I think Hollow Bastion is where the worlds were, like, some of the best, and where, you know, it really kind of peaks in quality. So, I mean, it gets a little bit better in Kingdom Hearts 2, although I think the level design isn't as good. But then again, that's me. that's one of you fat guys down. Honestly, the only thing about this cup that kind of sucks is the final boss. Everything else is easy, and I beat it together once, so alone shouldn't be a problem. It's a time attack that's sometimes a problem, but when you're with a group, it's a little bit easier. God, I hate the black toadstools so much. Alright, now let's see if I can get you before... Ah, you went invincible. Okay. These guys, they suck because they turn invincible, and they have poison clouds. They take forever to beat. They're a pain in the ass. There we go. Alright. Next item on the list. And pot spiders and barrels, pretty easy. Next one is a little bit hard, but not too much, because it's just large bodies and fat bandits, like the worst of the bunch. But at this point, large bodies aren't that much of a problem. You can get them down in 2 hits, and so I take them out of the way first. And even fat bandits at this stage aren't that much of a problem. Alright, now it's just Leon and Yuffie, and these are the problem children of the game. There we go. If I can isolate her... Yeah, she should not be that much of a trouble now. And don't you dare heal yourself. Okay. Now, Leon himself isn't that much of a trouble. He has some attacks that are problematic, but compared to Yuffie, who blindsides you the entire game, like, not that much trouble. And he has this, like, I believe that's part of his, like, his overdrive or whatever they call it in the Final Fantasy VIII. But you can block it with counterattack, so that's easy. And my headset just powered off because I did not charge the battery. Let me quickly grab my charger, and I'll be right back. This is gonna suck. Alright, guys, this is this is going to be a little bit tough to do, because now I have to sit here with my... stop doing that. Okay. Yeah, now I have to sit here with my headphones kind of like this, so I'm gonna only use them at certain times, but yeah, my headphones are charging. This, I wish I had charged this beforehand. Anyway. We can continue without the headphones. I just won't be able to hear anything. It's alright. It's all good. Yeah. It is all good. Let us continue. Okay, so we finished alone. Now we gotta finish with a group and a time limit. That's not too bad. Not too bad. I think the one problem area is the the Hercules Cup, doing that in under a time limit. I still haven't done that in my solo playthrough. I'm not gonna do that yet. Hold on. So show items. We need ethers. We need lots of ethers. Okay, and we are good on that front. Alright, let's do this. If I don't win in the time limit, then fine, I'm just going to go on to the Hercules Cup, and then we'll go from there. But three minutes is pretty good. 3 minutes is not that bad. We should be able to get through the first little bit in very, very quickly, like 5 seconds. That's not that much trouble, actually. It's the black funguses that really slow you down. I really hate that. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, we got 2 minutes 40 seconds. We should be able to get this. We should be able to get this. Take the barrel spider first. There we go. We're plowing right through this. We still have a ton of time, and the bosses at the end don't have don't really cause too much trouble. Okay, we got that done. I think now is the black fungus. No, Fat Band and Ghost, and then it's black fungus. Okay. We can get through these guys quick. Alright, come on. Reappear, Ghost. There we go. Yeah. Alright, now this is the tricky one. I'm hoping to get this done in 30 seconds. But the black funguses, man, like, they take forever to kill. Okay, that's 1, 2. If I can just get him before he turns invincible. Yes! Ha! Okay, now I've made it. That's the only hard part. If I could get it in that time frame, then we're good. Okay. A minute 42. Next is the Fat Bandit and Large Bodies, I believe. Yep. And then it's the final boss. So this shouldn't be too much trouble. Gotta focus on this guy. Fat Bandit. You know what the Fat Bandit sounds like? It sounds like a rejected Home Alone villain name. We're the Fat Bandits. Damn it, Marv! I told you not to leave a calling card. Alright, first on, focus on Yuffie. I know I beat her quickly last time, so we can take care of her here. Let's do this. Alright, we got a minute to take care of this guy. And he's not too much trouble, so let's... Come on. Now he's going Super Saiyan, but he's still no match for me. Yeah, I did it. And I leveled up. That's pretty nice. Pretty good indeed. Alright, and we get Dark Matter for that. The reason why I do the time trials and individual, like, cups, is because you can get a lot of really good items like Tech Boosts and Dark Matter. Dark Matter is a big synthesis item that you need for Final Mix. So, we're gonna save our game. And now we're going to do the Hercules Cup, and I'm probably gonna call it here because my headphones need to be charged, unfortunately, but we will return to streaming sometime very soon. Hopefully like Saturday would probably be a good time. Just now that I'm actually starting to get used to the schedule, I will be streaming more. I apologize, just the new job, you know how it is. Alright, let's take care of the Herc Cup, because this isn't that much of a hassle. Pretty much all monsters from Neverland and from Halloween Town, which is why it doesn't unlock until you finish Neverland and Halloween Town. But for the most part, I think the only problem child in this is Cloud. And Cloud isn't that hard, it's just the time trial with him is hard. So unless you can deal out some damage later on in the game, it's best to wait on the time trial. Like I said, I still haven't beat him in my main game. I haven't beaten the Hercules time trial in my main save file on PS3. But that's just, you know, the way I do it. I play PS3 first, and then I do the stuff on stream. And these guys, like, you can use gravity spells to take him down quickly if you need to. I'm not going to use it right now because we don't have to worry about the time trial right now. I'm just trying to beat it. Because beating this nets you the Yellow Trinity ability, which allows you to seal the keyhole of Olympus Coliseum. Which is so weird because you don't even fight Hades to do it. No other world in the game is so skippable and so easy to, you know, no other game has it where you can complete the world without defeating the main villain. It's weird. I don't know, like, it's not something that I'm used to in a video game. And this is the only time this ever happens. Well, except for maybe in Kingdom Hearts 2 during the Atlantica sessions, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Oh, those rare truffles that we just fought, those are, they pretty much, like, part of the mission is, with them, is you're supposed to, you know, like, help them jump. I never can get it right in the game, so I never, like, face them. I'm just like, I don't like worrying about those those rare truffles personally. Alright, now Cloud is pretty much like he was during the preliminaries, except he has a little bit of added attack later on. Right here, he will just rise in the air and start flying. And you just gotta dodge roll. He's not that bad. And pretty much, if you have counterattack, this battle is a cinch, because you can just go up to him, keep countering his attacks, and arrow helps, of course, but yeah, like, he's not like super hard to beat. He's just sometimes annoying with his flying attack. But yeah, he's not the hard part. And for defeating him, you get the Metal Chocobo Keyblade, which is really good until you finish the Hercules Cup and you get the Olympia Keyblade, so it renders itself useless. And there are uses to the Metal Chocobo. I know a lot of people really love the Metal Chocobo for its range, but honestly, I prefer Olympia because it hits so much harder. Olympia is the strongest Keyblade up until you get Lady Luck later on, or no, it's not Lady Luck, it's Divine Rose, which is very useful. That's like the strongest and it has the best MP for a long time.
Heal. Nothing to it.
All right, second seed. So we just have these pirates to take care of, which they're not that bad. These pirates, if you beat Neverland, these guys shouldn't pose too much of a threat. Even the battleships, like, they're not too much of a hassle. Even all they do is really attack you with like ramming you, and then they shoot cannonballs. But you can dodge all their attacks pretty easily. Now, you just gotta wait for either you use gravity spells to take them down quicker, which I could do, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Or you can attack them head on. Come on. Alright. And now it's time for the final bout. Dragon Ball final bout. And this is always going to be a one-on-one duel against Hercules. There's no other way to do it. And they do it because of pride for some reason. Alright, and Hercules cannot be damaged normally. So don't even try. But they have these barrels here, right? And you just gotta throw a barrel at him. And for some reason that makes him... makes his invincibility go away. I don't know why. But it does. Of course, he does that, which is annoying. And he gets rid of the barrels, but then more barrels appear if you just, you know, simply attack him normally. So, yeah. Hercules is not that hard to fight, which is weird because he's super strong, and you would think that, you know, defeating him would be a feat of, like, a strength or something, but pretty much he's a non-entity. He has attacks that are hard to dodge sometimes, but he doesn't hit hard. Even that spin attack, you can just, you know, dodge it, get out of the way. and he doesn't gain his invincibility again for a little while during the match. So sometimes he does that, which not that problematic. You're just gonna get another barrel. Of course, I missed the timing on that. You have to time the barrel strikes correctly, because during the battle he flexes his muscles and he acts like a total idiot. Like, who does that? Okay, I just need to give him one more hit and he's dead. Oh, come on, I just hit you. Don't be a dick. Okay, there we go. And we have sealed Olympus Coliseum. That is 2 worlds down in only an hour and 10 minutes.
We're the champs!
Nice. And of course we get the Hero of the Coliseum trophy for that, because we beat the Hercules Cup. We get Herc's Shield, which is probably the best for Goofy right now.
Wow! And I didn't even hold back!
Now I finally know what you mean about strength of heart. Mine comes from Donald and Goofy.
Come again?
The look on Phil's face, oh my god.
Not even Hercules stands a chance. With these guys beside me, I'm ready for anything.
But that's not exactly what...
Of course. Your friends give you strength. Isn't that right, Phil? The 3 of you together make great heroes. And as a team, I'm sure you can overcome anything.
And now, after that little speech, we get the Olympia keychain from the chest, and we can gain the ability to do Yellow Trinity, because we're all friends now and whatnot. So let's seal that keyhole. Yeah, it was sitting there the entire time. The first thing, like when he says, "Oh, can you move that pedestal?" Yeah, that's the keyhole. Alright, now it's time to upgrade our items and equipment, because we have a lot of stuff that we can get now. Let's see. Alright, so... Sora's all set there. Sora, we're going to give him a new chain. Is there anything better? AP and defense. Okay, that's good. Donald. Doesn't give him anything. No, he's good. Goofy gets this new shield, which is Herc's Shield, and that's pretty damn strong. Keychains. Metal Chocobo is stronger, but it doesn't have as much MP. Same thing with Olympia. So it's really a toss-up. Like, right now, I prefer Olympia because it's super strong. And it gives you a decent amount of MP, but overall it's kind of it's a take or leave situation, because you know, Spellbinder has more MP, but this is the strongest one so far. Fairy Harp has more MP but less strength, so less strength, less attack. You gotta go with what you think is best. I personally prefer Olympia. Okay, so abilities. I'll put on Treasure Magnet, why not? More Treasure Magnet. And he can't do anything there. Alright, so I'm gonna save my game. I'm gonna head out to the gummy ship. And then I'm going to save my game and probably end it for end the stream for tonight. A little bit shorter than I wanted to, but you know, hey, next time will be a little bit longer. All right, we got the Junior Hero Trophy. And I'm gonna go and save my game. And we're gonna stop. Sorry, Ari. Yeah, you're a little bit late. I was gonna stream a little bit longer, but then my headphones lost their charge in the middle of me playing. So I'm gonna save this as a highlight, of course. But I will be streaming again. Not tomorrow because that's my long day, but probably Saturday. Saturday would be a better day for me to stream. Because aside from possibly having Scary Acres, I don't have anything up at night. So I probably will be streaming on Saturday again. Alright, so we're going to save the game. And I'm just going to check out the trophies that I got this session. Let's see here. So, yep, we won the Hercules Cup. These are for more hidden cups. And we sealed the keyhole in Olympus Coliseum, so we got that. Let's see, we sealed the keyhole in Neverland as well. And that's for Hollow Bastion. But we're going to do Hollow Bastion next, 100 Acre Wood. And a lot of this is 100% stuff. So yeah, that's all for today. Sorry we were a little bit shorter than I wanted. But that's what happens when you don't charge your headphones before you start streaming and you don't realize it. But with all that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. We sealed 2 worlds this session, which is... you know, even though this was a quick session, we got quite a bit done. So, anyway, I will see you guys hopefully Saturday night. With that said, I'm Zenith Warrior, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hey, this is Megami33. Thank you for watching Zenith Will Review. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome videos. If you like what you see, check out the Patreon page at patreon.com/ZenithWillReview.